the Kids Takeover. We'll be giving you snack ideas that we absolutely love and that we eat on a regular basis, especially when we want to, get something quick and take home on the go. And, just something quick and easy and simple. So, Dan, would you like to take us further?
Yes, so our first snack, we'll be making a PB&B quesadilla.
PB and what? Huh?
PB&B.
PB&B.
Yeah.
What's that?
So PB stands for peanut butter.
Ah.
And the other B stands for banana.
Oh.
So it's PB&B as a peanut butter and banana and bananas.
Oh.
Peanut butter and bananas.
Okay, so it sounds like a tongue twister to me. Yeah? Did you make that up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So for the PB&B quesadillas, we'll be using peanut butter, of course, because there's peanut butter in the name of it. Peanut butter and cinnamon, which is optional, but I prefer adding the side of it because it gives it that sweet flavor. And then I'm also going to be using a banana. And probably about like a half of bananas. I don't really measure this stuff. I kind of sort of just go by like the amount of bananas I like to add into it because I'm not really a big fan of bananas, but they love bananas, so I'll put a lot of bananas on theirs. And then I'm also going to be using some quesadillas. And these are not just regular quesadillas. These are quesadillas from Trader Joe's, and it is made out of quinoa flour. And we are going to... So for these, we have to warm them up before we use them because they'll be flexible. Because if I just go ahead and fold it in half, it'll actually tear it in half. So I'm going to go ahead and microwave this in the oven for about 15 seconds. And we're just going to wait 15 seconds. It's on 30 seconds, but when it's 50 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And we're going to start on the quesadillas I'm excited about making.
Yes, and so like you said, we're going to be using peanut butter, which is the main ingredient. And so we like to use the Trader Joe's unblanched peanut butter, which is only 2 ingredients. And when you do get peanut butter, you want to try and get the peanut butter with less ingredients as much as possible. Like I said, this is the one with only 2 ingredients, which is salt and dry roasted peanuts. So yeah, that's one of the key things that we like to, add in there. So she's gonna get a spread of peanut butter.
We're going to just spread it all over this quesadilla wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to make sure it's kind of sort of even because you don't want it to be like some of it to be more than the other side. So you want to make sure that it is about even on each side of the quesadilla. And you also want to add like a good amount of peanut butter. Because if you don't add enough peanut butter, I find it kind of dry. And I like to add a lot of peanut butter, but you don't add too much. At the same time, you want to add a good amount. Okay, I'm just going to spread this out as much as possible because you kind of still want it to be in the whole thing. But then you don't want it to be like some thin layers in the other. Okay, and this is how it's looking right now. Just the peanut butter in quesadilla. And then I have some cut up bananas. And these are brown. And the reason why they are brown is because of when they're brown is sweeter. Most people, when they think that when it's brown is no good, they just throw it away. But it actually is really, really much sweeter than regular bananas are. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some on half of the banana, half the quesadilla, man.
Yes, like she said, a lot of people like to throw away the bananas when they turn brown because they think, oh, it's no good, it's nasty, it's yucky. But actually, when they're brown, they're a lot sweeter. And we like to use it for, for certain recipes because it makes our food a little bit sweeter. So we like to use it for oatmeal and all kind of stuff like brownies, I believe, and things like that. But we would definitely like to use it in our PB&B quesadillas. So yeah. And as you can see, we also have some seeds back here. We have some flax seeds and chia seeds that we will be using later
For our
on.
next snack.
Yeah, for our next snack. And I just wanted to say that we will also that it has plenty of, vitamins, and it has a complete source in it.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and fold it in half.
I just want to emphasize that these are the quinoa wraps that we get from Trader Joe's, which is really, really good because it has whole grain, which is really good for your body.
So then I'm gonna turn this front eye on. Cooking about 5 or lower, but I like to cook it on 5, just give it a little crispier.
And you see her opening the oil. So we try to use the less amount of oil as much as possible because you don't want to fry your food. You don't want to do that because that's not really healthy. So we try to use it just a little bit, and it can go a long ways, just a little bit. That's not. Yes. So like we said earlier, this is something that's very quick, very easy, something you can just cook for breakfast, for lunch, a snack. It's very quick, take less than 5 minutes to just cut up your bananas, spread your peanut butter over the wraps, put it on the eye, and you're done. You just eat it and you're ready to go.
And you can't forget your cinnamon from the quesadillas because cinnamon just brings it all out.
Yes, it brings it together.
I was about to forget to put it on it, but
You can't forget the cinnamon. Not at all. Yeah, so like she was saying with the bananas, you can really add whatever you want to it. Just make it tasty for your liking. If you want to add some walnuts in there, you can. And she doesn't like a lot of bananas in her quesadilla, so she put less in hers. But I love bananas, so I like to load it up as much as possible. So you can make it to your liking. You can add some apples if you want. Throw whatever you want in there.
You got some chocolate chips to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some nuts.
Or you can just keep it simple, just peanut butter and bananas.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want to, the chocolate chips we normally use is these right here, Lily's chocolate chips, and we like to use the Lily's brand because the Lily doesn't have the sugar. It's sugar free in it, so there's no sugar in it. It has a substitute for sugar, which we like to use either monk fruit or honey
or stevia.
And stevia.
This chocolate chips is used with stevia, not sugar, not the brown sugar, none of that. Stevia, which is a much better substitute for a regular sugar. And yeah.
And sometimes my mom, she would go to Trader Joe's and get her bar of Lily's chocolate bars, and sometimes she just hide in the purse and no one else knows.
Yeah, that'd be her little snack sometimes that she'll eat in her closet sometimes. So she wanted to share. You know how sometimes we want to just eat something by ourselves without sharing and hear your siblings or your kids coming, can I get some? Can I get some? Just a little alone snack.
And this is like a kid-friendly recipe too, because you see, we have our 7-year-old sister making these ideas.
Yes. So she just cooking the quesadilla on medium, and you can have it on you can cook it a bit longer if you want to come over here and check it.
And you also want to have a little brown crisp to it, or if you don't like with the crispiness, sometimes you don't want it to be too crispy, or it will have like a little burnt flavor. Like she doesn't like darky stuff. She does not like dark
black.
chocolate.
I see black is burnt. So yes, I like it just to be a little light brown. Okay, I can do that. A light brown, which is really good. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next snack idea while the quesadilla is cooking a little bit, which is
oatmeal bars.
Oat
energy balls, energy bars. They're kind of the same thing because they both have the same ingredients. It's just shaped different. Oatmeal bars is kind of like a spread it out pan, and oatmeal balls are shaped like a ball.
That's really the only difference.
Yes. Okay, so I have 1.5 cup of peanut butter. I'm gonna pour this to a bowl. So I want to do it for you.
Okay. And we love these bars or balls, however you choose to make it. But we love to make it, especially for my sister's volleyball games, like an energy snack, or if you just want like a little dessert time to time,
Sometimes when we're going out of town,
going to
we'll
trips.
make these.
Yeah.
and we'll just snack on these are in the car. Sometimes
And it's very quick.
Sometimes our little brother would be like, can I be doing some now? I don't want to wait to eat. I want to eat it now. I'm like, no, Gig, I'll wait to get them eating. But like, I want to get them to eat it now. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat.
Yes, it's very
and
delicious.
then we also have 1.5 cup of oats.
Yes.
And these are old-fashioned oats too. Do you mind reading the nutritional facts about it?
Yeah, so these are the old-fashioned oats, which is one ingredient. We like to use the Quaker oats, but of course you can get any brand. Just make sure it's just one ingredient. Less ingredients works best. And yeah.
And then we're going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of honey into the bowl. You can see, I'm going to put this under there. And this is honey from Trader Joe's, I want to say. I think it's from Trader Joe's or either Food Lion, but this is the type of brand we get. Sometimes we have someone in the neighborhood who has bees, and sometimes we get the honey from them.
Yes. And everything that we're going to be making tonight is very quick and simple, less than 5 minutes. It's very quick and very easy and simple, and it tastes delicious. Like, it's not something that's just like nasty. You just make it and you like making yourself eat. It's good, okay? It's really good. We actually love to eat it. Like, my baby brother that's like 4 years old, he be like begging us, like, can you make it? Can I get it now? Like Daylon said, he wants to eat it before dinner. Like, it's delicious.
Yes. And then we have half a cup. And then we have a half cup of chocolate chips. The chocolate chips are actually the Lily's chocolate chips, sweetened with stevia, like I was saying. And then we also have a half cup of walnuts in there. You can actually put any nuts inside of here. You can use any nut butter too. And yeah, I'm going to pour it inside the bowl.
Yes, like she was saying, you can use any butter, like almond butter, peanut butter, anything that you would normally use. But just make sure when you do buy your ingredients that you want to try and get the one with the less amount of ingredients, because the less amount is better because you know exactly what it is. You don't have to try and read this big scientific name. You know exactly what you're eating, and it's just a lot better. Less processed.
Okay, I already went ahead and add some cinnamon inside of the mixture. Inside of the oatmeal bar mixture. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir this up. And then we're going to shape it into a ball.
Yes. And so got me thinking like oats. You're making bars out of oats. I know when I first heard of that, I was like, I don't want to try that. But it's really not bad. When I heard of oats, making bars out of oats, I thought it was just like nasty, like don't sound right. But it actually tastes really good. Like you can have your crunch in there with your walnuts or pecans. You can put pecans in there or some sunflower seeds. You can make it however you like. You can put some fruits in there, however you like. Make it to your liking.
Yes.
That's one thing.
And one thing I forgot to add was the seeds. Like you can't forget to add the seeds out there because it has a lot of big nutritious fats inside of there. And I actually, when I first heard of these seeds, I was like, I don't want to put it inside of this. But when you actually put it in your food and you actually eat it, you actually can't really taste it. And also, like flax seeds or chia seeds that I have in here. Chia seeds, I like to add to my oatmeal. And when I add it to my oatmeal, it kind of thickens it up. So like if you add too much water inside of it or something, you can add chia seeds inside of it.
Yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds.
And the seeds, you can't really taste it, so it's just giving you that nutrients that you want. You can't. It's not a nasty flavor at all. You can't taste, like I said. So it's good just to put it in there because you get your nutrients. You get your nutrients in there. So yeah, and so the peanut butter quesadilla is done. I will get a plate to put that in. I'm going to cut it for you guys so I can see how it looks on the inside. So it will be nice and creamy from the peanut butter being all warmed up. You got your bananas all warmed up as well.
So I already added my seeds inside of there, so I'm going to stir it up and we'll shape the ball. And sometimes you can add a little extra cinnamon or a little extra honey to sweeten it. Or sometimes you want to add a little bit more peanut butter because the peanut butter kind of holds the balls together. I keep saying balls, but it's bars. I keep saying bars, but it's balls.
But it's really the same thing. It really is. Okay, so this is the banana quesadilla. This is how it turned out. It looks very good and delicious. As you see, we got both sides brown, light brown, just how I like it. It's perfect for me to just eat it right away. You know, nice and warm. Y'all, it's delicious. Okay. Okay, so look how the inside is nice and warm. The peanut butter all melted in and the bananas all warmed up, nice and steamy. It's just perfect to eat it right now, you know? Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the ball, make the balls a ball, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon inside of your hand, or maybe 2 tablespoons in your hand, and you're gonna roll it in and wash it first.
But real quickly, I want to show you guys that how the bars are looking. It looks nice and creamy. You got your seasoning, the cinnamon. You got your honey, and it tastes really good, nice and sweetened. It's just perfect for the balls to be formed. And while they're washing their hands, I also want to let you know that when you're cooking the quesadilla, you don't have to just cook it on the stove. You can also cook it in the oven with no oil. Just get a nice pan in there, put it in there, and it's good. You're good to go. Less than 5 minutes.
I say that putting it on the oven is quicker than putting it in the oven because sometimes you have to bake it and then put it on a broil, which I feel like is a lot to do.
It's really not. It's not that big of a difference, y'all. It's less than 5 minutes. That's just what she prefers. Okay.
And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm add about 2 tablespoons of this mixture into her hand. This makes about enough for like 2 people to get at least 5 or 6. It makes a lot because we're a big family. So we normally get about 4 for all 7 of us. And this is treat we like to make when like guests come over and something that they like to eat. So I'm going to turn to a ball.
And yes, if you do end up making a lot, you can also, store some in the fridge or in the freezer for a snack later on.
And this is how the balls are looking.
Yeah.
Yummy in my tummy.
Okay, so once they get done making the balls, you can also put it in the freezer for a little while so it can actually form and hold together. But some of us, we just be too quick to just hurry up and eat it, to where we just eat it right away.
Sometimes while we put it in the freezer, we just stick our hand in there and get wet. This one.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it is delicious. You don't want to miss out, okay? It's healthy, it's really healthy, and delicious, okay?
And after this, we're going to make something that all of us like to eat, like a snack that sometimes when Brianna wants to go do when she's doing a client's hair, sometimes she will bring this snack with her. It's something that all of us like to eat, like when we're hungry, we don't have any foods or don't have any popcorn, we'll just eat that.
Yes, and so the next snack idea is edamames. Y'all, I love me some edamames. Edamames are so good, y'all. So all you have to do, we get the frozen, let me show y'all the bag. We get the frozen light salted edamames from Trader Joe's. And all you have to do is put it in some water, in some hot water, and just let it soak in there for a little bit. And it'll, defrost and it's good to go. Like, it's delicious, y'all. It's really, really good. And it's already cooked, so it don't take long, like I already said. So we're just going to go ahead and heat up the water in the kettle.
This is how the balls are looking. Looking good.
Yes. So she's going to put that in the freezer. While she's doing that loud noise is the kettle, so hopefully I can still hear us very well. Okay, I'm going to get a bowl to put this in.
So right now I'm going to get a bowl to put this stuff in. And there's some other snacks ideas that we normally do. There's going to be another video that Kids are going to take over, that we're going to give y'all more snack ideas. Especially it's going to be school's about to start, and this is something that you can give your kids when they're about to go to school or whatever. something you could cook the night before. So you just put it in the refrigerator, and when they're ready to leave, they just take it out of the refrigerator and go eat it.
Yes.
And then some like our other fruit ideas is like fruits. We eat a lot of fruits. That's like pretty much the only snacks we eat is just fruits. Sometimes we do make some popcorn, and that's like all Gary asks for. Can I get some popcorn? Can you make some popcorn? Can you make some popcorn? That's all he asks us.
Yes.
And we already went ahead and added the water to the edamames.
Yeah, so this is just, it only takes less than 2 minutes until the water turns cold, because you know the edamame is already cold. So once the water turns cold, that's pretty much when it's done, and we can eat it. It's nice and warm. All right, so.
And make sure you boil the edamames, and you can like boil them in the pan, and sometimes you can use a kettle if you have one.
And we also like to snack on boiled peanuts. That's one thing that we really like to snack on as well, along with the edamames. And yeah, that's really good and healthy. Something easy you can just bring home and cook.
And we also like to use nuts, and yeah.
Yeah,
so we're done with making all the snacks and giving us some
Yes.
ideas. So we're gonna go ahead and taste. It tastes so good.
So real quickly, I want to show you everything that we created all at one time. We brought the water from the edamames, which should be done. Okay. So we have the edamames that we made. We have the quesadillas, and we have the
Bars.
oat bars, energy bars. And so thank you so much for watching.
And we're going to taste these too, because we want to show y'all how good it really tastes.
And they're delicious. So I'm gonna taste the edamames. Would you want to taste the bars? Okay, you'll give me a bite. Make sure you say, you gonna switch? Yeah, it's so good. Okay, y'all ready to taste it? Okay. And it's warm too. It's really good. Delicious. And I keep eating it. And it's perfect. It's not too salty. It's not needs more salt. It's perfect, y'all. Lightly salted edamames from Trader Joe's. And we put y'all on something, okay? This is really good. Okay, so thank y'all so much for watching the Takeover Kids clip with me. And we hope y'all really enjoy. And they're really eating it because it's really, really good. But so we're going to go ahead and end this show. And thank y'all so much for watching the Kids Takeover show. And hope y'all enjoy y'all day and really take the time to really, get y'all menu together and really try the snacks. They are delicious. And yeah, have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.